My name is Mike Gibbs. I stand before you as a worried dad and granddad. I felt it my duty to apply for the position of superintendent, which you are now still considering. I don't believe that Pacific Grove is a racist town, nor is it district stricken with systematic bias and hate. I don't believe that parents want extreme progressive ideology or radical DEI dogma in their schools. All parents simply want one thing. They want their kids to have a great education that makes them competitive in this very tough global economy. Right? Parents want to trust their schools, everybody. I would just quote from a well-known art author, the biggest factor driving mistrust, and there's a lot of mistrust around this issue, is surely the widening cultural gap between people who have led and thrived in our major institutions and the rest of the population. The past 20 years has seen a rapid emergence of a new elite, expensively educated, versed in progressive nostrums, increasingly distant from and disdainful of the rest of America and its values. This crowd comprises much of the nation's permanent government classes, almost its entire academic establishment, most of the people who control its news and cultural output, and a good deal of the educational elite. They subscribe to what has been termed luxury beliefs. They assert global priorities over national ones on issues such as climate change, immigration, place outside emphasis on the evaluation of racial and sexual identity, and radical ideas about gender, and insist on rewriting history to portray the U.S. as an evil nation, and some of us in the room have served, that needs to be expurged by its sins by imposing new burdens on non-elite Americans. The rising tide of popular distrust in values, actions, and leadership of this elite calls to mind the Bertolt Brecht's poem about East Germany many years ago. The people had squandered the confidence of the government and could only win it back by redoubled work. The people. Would it not be, in that case, simpler for the government to dissolve the people and elect new ones, to dissolve the parents and bring in new parents? Anyone who has lost money to a con man, believed the lies of an unfaithful partner, or wasted an afternoon waiting for a repairman who promised to come, knows that once forfeited trust isn't easily recovered. And there is a trust before any of this happened. I've been to several of the school board meetings. It's not easily recovered, and the next superintendent will have a massive job to bring this district together. The confidence Americans place in their leaders has been in steep decline for 2 decades and won't be repaired overnight. Last thing I would say to everybody, and it's kind of my watchword, I teach it to my grandkids. I have a granddaughter that goes to school in inner city Oakland. She's welcome. Nobody's perfect. Anything is possible. Thank you.